Hello, dear students. Let us understand about just in time in this session. So, basically, in working capital management, we have an important chapter called inventory management. Okay, that is managing stocks, materials. So, in that inventory management, in that techniques, controlling techniques, so JIT is one among them. Let us understand about this now. So, basic things about the introduction of JIT, of course, and next is implementation of JIT systems and benefits and limitations of this JIT. All these things we are going to discuss for now. So, intro part. What is this JIT first? Just in time. So, come here like historical development of JIT. First, let us discuss that. It was originated in Japan in 1950s. Okay, during that period, and so particularly within Toyota's production system. Okay, so where there was some struggle, to manage the inventories. Okay, so in that company during that production system manufacturing process. Okay, so that it was started or originated in that period in 1950s, that in Japan. Okay, and so this JIT again, it is a, we can say this as a management strategy. Okay, so whereby reducing flow times within the production systems. See, flow times in the sense like time management is very important. So when we are holding inventories, when we are having huge stocks within our production area, so that flow time is very important, that we have to reduce that flow time. Okay, so probably if we do that, we can enhance, so the efficiency of goods, all these things. Okay, so inside the production area we can able to manage the entire thing in a proper way. Okay, so next is importance of JIT in working capital management. So first one is reducing inventory cost. Second is enhancing cash flow management. So inventory cost in the sense, so this JIT basically it reduces the carrying cost and the wastage cost. Since we are not holding our inventory stocks for a long period of time, so all these wastage cost, carriage cost will be reduced, of course. Okay, and next part is enhancing cash flow management. So better liquidity will be maintained inside our business. Okay, so if at all we are holding our inventories for a long period of time, okay, and that is considered as unsold inventory, if that is happening inside our business, inside our warehouse, definitely, so cash flows will not be there. So all these things we can keep in our control. So that is the major thing for using this JIT concept in inventory management. Next is implementation of JIT. So first step is to analyze current inventory levels. Second is establishing supplier relationships. So current inventory levels, we have to take a stock. Okay, we have to take a list like how much stock that we are having, existing inventory. Okay, and we need to understand about demand patterns and all, how much demand, so no customer is asking, all these things. We need to know some calculation parts. So that quantity measurement is very important. And next is establishing supplier relations. Yes, of course. Supplier is what, where he is producing raw materials for us, right? So, and that smooth relationship definitely leads to JIT success too. Okay. And challenges in JIT implementation. First one is risks of stockouts. Second is supplier dependability and flexibility. So risk of stockouts. So where that is a major issue. Okay, in all the warehouse. So stock out is the very big thing. Can it leads to, if at all demand suddenly increases, we can't do anything. Okay, similarly, unforeseen delays in delivery, anything may happen. Okay, all these things leads to customer dissatisfaction sometimes. Okay, and next is supplier dependability and flexibility is the next important challenge. So we have to take a proper assumption. Yes, this is what the flexibility part. Okay, so imagine that transportation delays may happen. Quality concerns, we have to take care of that too. Okay, so all these things. Next is benefits and limitations. First, merit, in the sense, yes, uh, uh, improved product quality and customer sat. If at all we are following this JIT, definitely product quality guarantee. Next is customer satisfaction is also full guarantee. And next is increased efficiency and reduced waste. We are doing all these techniques only because to reduce the waste, right? Obviously, that also can be done. And limitations, yes, vulnerability to supply chain disruption sometimes. Okay, if at all any natural disasters happen or supplier related issues, so that leads to some demerits. And necessity for accurate demand forecasting, we can't do that, right? So accurate demand forecasting, how we can do that? It also happens. Okay, so forecasting demand itself is very, very difficult. Okay, we have to predict in a right way what will happen, how much quantity that we need in the future, all these things. Okay, so that accurate demand and forecast prediction, it can't be done. So that is what considered as the demerit or limitations. Thank you.